Stop recording.
Good evening, everybody. Thomas and my good friend Amanda is on FaceTime on a FaceTime audio call, and we're gonna talk about two things in this video. The first thing we're going to talk about is how do you know if a relationship is right? Here's the answer. The answer is your instinct, and your instincts will tell you, and your heart will tell you, and your gut will tell you that the relationship is right. Now, if you didn't think a relationship was right, you wouldn't be in the relationship or in a relationship. But the way you'll know a relationship is right is your heart will tell you, and your instincts will tell you, and your gut will tell you. You'll know that a relationship is right. You'll know that a relationship is right. The other thing we want to talk about with you guys is when do you say I love you to your significant other for the very first time? When you first get into a relationship, when do you say I love you for the very first time? The answer is when you feel it's right. You know, it's not like, I'll wait a week, or I'll wait 2 weeks, and then I'll tell him I love him, or then I'll tell her I love her. No, that's not how it works. It's when, of course you could wait a week or 2 weeks, but you don't have to. The point is, there's no right or wrong time. Let's just say if you're somebody who is in a brand spanking new relationship. You two have just been dating just for a couple days, and let's just say if you want to tell him or her you love her or him for the very first time, right? Well, you do it when you feel it's right. That's when you do it. You do it when you feel it's right. And remember, this only applies to people who have just gotten into a relationship. So that's when you do it. You tell someone you love them for the very first time when you feel it's right. You want to say anything or no? No. And I like to be as informative as I can with you guys, and maybe there's someone who's watching this video or listening to this video who's never been in a relationship, and maybe you don't know when you should, or maybe you don't know when or if a relationship is right, or maybe you don't know when you should tell him or her, maybe you don't know when you should tell your significant other when you love them or that you love them for the very first time. So there are the answers. Those are the answers. Going back to the other topic. You'll know when you'll know that a relationship is right because your gut will tell you, your instincts will tell you, and your heart will tell you. You'll know that a relationship is right. You'll know that a relationship is right. And, like I said, not to repeat myself, but like I said, in terms of saying I love you for the very first time, in terms of telling your significant other that you love them for the very first time, again, if you're in a brand new relationship, and even if you're someone who hasn't been in a relationship for the very first time, you know, you'll know when the right time is to say I love you for the very first time. If you're in a brand new relationship, let's just say if the two of you have only been dating for, I don't know, let's just say a couple days, and you don't know when to tell your significant other when you love them for the very first time, well, do it when you're ready. Do it when you feel it's right. That's when you tell your significant other that you love them for the very first time. You do it when you feel it's right. You tell your significant other that you love them for the very first time when you feel it's right. So there you go. That's that, you guys. I think we covered everything. So y'all take care, and thanks again for watching this video.